Hi, my name is Mr. Chu and welcome to my study room. Today I'm solving objective question 11 of the 2023 WASSCE General Mathematics paper written by Nigeria, and it reads: if m to n equals 2 whole number 1/3 is to 1 whole 1/5 and n to q equals 1 whole number 1/2 is to 1 whole 1/3, find q to m. Right. There are two ways I would like to solve this question, and let's start with the first one. M to n equals 2 whole 1/3 to 1 whole 1/5. Right. Ratio is the same as division, so this can be written as m over n being equal to 2 whole 1/3 is the same as 7 over 3 divided by 6 over 5, and this is the same as 7 over 3 times 5 over 6. Notice the switch in sign which made us reciprocate this one. Notice that. Then that means that m over n will be equal to 35 over 18. We'll come back to this, so let me just call it equation 1 just to show that we'll come back to it. Then let's work the second part, which is n to q equals 1 whole 1 over 2 to 1 whole 1 over 3, which will be the same as n over q be equal to 2 times 1 is 2, so 3/2 divided by 4/3, which when solved further, n over q will be equal to 3/2 times 3/4. Again, notice the switch of sign which has made me to reciprocate this, and then n over q will be equal to 9 over 8. Again, let me just call this equation 2 to show that I'm coming back to it. But then coming back to the question, we be asked to find q over m. And equation 1 times equation 2 will give us m over q, which is the same as m is to q, and the reciprocal of that is going to be q to m. So let's try that and see. So equation 1 times equation 2 is going to give us m over n times n over q, which will be the same as 35 over 18 times 9 over 8. This and this cancel, are you going to have m over q, which is equal to 9 goes here 1, goes here 2, so 35 over 16 equals m over q. But the question is asking us to solve for q to m, which is the same as q over m. So if m over q equals 35 over 16, then q over m will be equal to 16 over 35. We will conclude that therefore q to m will be equal to 16 to 35, which when we look through the options is option A. Remember, I'm going to use two ways to solve, so let's find the other way of solving it. I will take equations 1 and 2 just to make our solution a bit easier for us. So let's do that quickly. And I'll just modify equations 1 and 2 just a little more. From equation 1, m will be equal to 35 over 18n. I just cross multiply with n. And then doing the same thing to equation 2, cross multiply with q, I'm going to get n equals 9 over 8 q. Let me call this equation 3. Let me call this equation 4. And substituting equation 4 into equation 3, I'm going to have m equals 35 over 18 multiplying 9 over 8 q. Remember, whenever we see n, we are substituting this there. And then multiplying further, we're going to have m being equal to, since it's multiplication, 9 goes here, 1 goes here, 2. So we have 35 over 16q. Then dividing through both sides by q, we are going to have m over q equals 35 over 16. And then that means that q to m equals 16 to 35, which is the first answer we saw. So whichever is okay for you, you pick that one. And I hope this lesson has been of help to you. If yes, then kindly consider subscribing to this channel for more videos like this. Thank you. Bye bye.